Hello, morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuko was or has the giant girlfriend. Yeah. Because look at her. Yeah. And if you guys don't know who she is, go watch Monster Girl Doctor. So if you have you know who she is. But I call her Giant because yeah. So in this What If, Zuko was also born with a power of infinity, so he can grow to same size as his girlfriend. Or certain parts. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So let's begin with Zuko and Zumi been born, and yes, I did forget to mention about Zumi. The Zumi and Zuko were born. Of course, and then at age of 3, Zuko meets a 3-year-old giant. Only at age of 3. Yeah. And then at age of, sorry about that. Yeah, so, yeah. Basically, the giant girl was only 3 years old, but after she met Zuko, she fell in love with him. Like, aka, like, couple times she almost called him darling. So she tries her hardest to, like, until they get married, and yeah. So at age of 4, Zuko they went to a quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor told Zuko and Zumi, first it was, the quirk doctor looked at Zumi and said she has a fire air manipulation. And then Zumi says, yay! And then he looks over at Zuko and tells him that he is quirkless. So, yeah. You're probably wondering what that sound was. Me closing my bedroom door. So, yeah. Basically, Zuko So, where was I? Oh, yes. The Quark Doctor told Zuko that he's quirkless, that he can't become a hero. No. As he bangs his head really hard. Or like he has the shocking face. If you knew what I was talking about in the he had what Momo had. Yeah. From the anime. So he's so he even got after Court Doctor, they abandoned him. And yeah. Of course, Giant Girl was walking around because she has I'm skip to 15. As she stumbled across Zuko Midoriya. As as she looks at him, as she picks him up, puts him in her pocket, and walks, because she has a quirk of the snow quirk. Basically makes it snow all the time. Yeah. Or whatever power that she has in the other anime became her quirk. So yeah. Or power. So she took Zuko home. And she said, "You'll stay with me." Okay? As she cuddled with him, yeah. She's has blushing moments things with him. But every time he gets sneezed, or every time she gets a sneeze, he looks inside. And yeah. Ugh. So then, yeah. So, but she goes to UA. She's a class 1A, or no, she's a class 1B student. Yeah. As Zuko's at her house, does all the things. But one day, when he was trying to cook some food up for him, and he asks himself, why is she so tall? But then his genetics changed as his his entire body, honey, and his like clothes got like the same size as what she is. Basically, this is what happened. So imagine Zuko being like small as like a thumb, like her little thumb right there. Yeah, when he, or like a human size. Because, and he, yeah, now with he says, why is she so tall thing? He grew to the same size as her. He's a tall guy. He's like, whoa, that's weird. As he's itching his head. Darn. Huh. He's wondering what happened. As he, and when she came home, and yeah. So he did convert back into back to his human size. As before she got home and said, ready, Zuko? Of course, this is like her way of dating is she's literally on a date with him. So he did not need to, or they did not need to go to a fancy restaurant because but of course, after they ate and played some games, and they went to bed, they picked him up. So she puts him on her because you don't know where he got put. But you do not want to know where. It's on the or she puts him on her this part. But before that, or so, he needs to look for fresher ingredients things because all the food was so rotted in. He needs to go to grocery shopping, as he tells her that he'll go grocery shopping. Hey? Okay, Zuko. Yeah. So, and he one second of, so, yeah. So he walks around. He bought some food. Because somehow he made his own, like, money thing out of thin air. As everybody, or, yeah, they're like, okay. How much? Okay, are you trying to feed the entire army? No, it's just the, so, yeah. So, but the Momo, or actually, let's say her, she does not mind they have a giant. But Momo, is like saying, or things in her head of, why is she always act so, like, happy? Like she's wondering about that. And, of course, during lunchtime, Momo asks that giant girl, every time I see or like, during the entire school, I see you always so happy. What's the deal? Well, I don't want to explain it, but I have someone that I have a crush on. Really? Yeah. As she says, is Zuko Midoriya. As Bakugou says, that quirkless loser? Huh. How did he, like, get someone that your size to fall in love with him? And Momo wonders, I hope he's okay. And, like, in her head saying that. Because she did not know that the giant girl has a boyfriend now. As that made her, like, frustrated. Like, upset that she doesn't have a boyfriend. Because, yeah. Because Todoroki fell in love with Zumi. And, of course, Ochako says the same, or, no, actually is doing the same thing. Because Bakugou falls in love with Zumi. So, yeah. So it goes a normal way. Yeah, like in canon. But Zuko was at her house, preparing some meals and doing all that stuff. As he did a lot in his, like, as he does everything. Like he even goes, yeah, cleans up. As he grew to the size of a same size, like as his girlfriend. Yeah. So I know that it is weird. I can see you commenting something weird down below. So yeah, the people were like, okay, so let's do a time skip. Of course, the giant girl invited Zuko, and he got lost. Dang it. As he says, dang it. Need a faster route. As he goes, takes a shortcut, but turns out it was irregular stain. He is about to, stab 10 years his brother. As he says, whoa, whoopsies, wrong. And somehow he, darted all the way from her house to Sports Festival. As 10 years brother's on the floor. As all hero killer Stain's about to stab him, but he ends up exploding because Zuko went right through him super fast. As there we go, and there were no blood stains on him. As he texted her, telling her that he's already here. As she's jumping. As she because the Coliseum is way bigger than the canon one. Yeah, so when she saw Zuko, and she grabs him, hitting him right on the limb thing. Okay, so yeah, so everybody's like, man, the students are pretty much, yeah, you can be your best. As he says, sure will. So yeah, then the race and the cavalry battle, and then but during the fight one, man, the Ochako, Bakugou is about to kill Ochako, but then Zuko says, no, as he had an itch, as he said no, and Bakugou's entire body got from one point, near Ochako, to the other side of it. Like, or actually, a dark monster comes out and grabs Bakugou and then tosses him. Yeah. So then the dark monster took him, or took the Ochako to Recovery Girl to see if there's any injuries. Yeah. But then they did not realize that as the final round came, and before the ending was, you know who they asked Zuko to come up onto the stadium to like battle against a final contender. And he says sure. And the contender, or like the winner, was, of course, Todoroki. Or actually Bakugou. As he will beat you down like turn you to blood pile. Huh. Really? Alright. Quirkless, his loser like me. As his own girlfriend says, you're not a loser. You still have me. Yeah, I do. As Bakugou's like, man, you really next person that I'll be is your girlfriend. Huh. Really? So then he ends up getting upset. And it takes a lot to make Zuko upset. With his power, he says, now, as Bakugou, like, uses his explosions, as his shirt came off, Zuko's shirt came off, but he still had pants and underwear. He says, Bakugou, Bakugou, Bakugou. You never learn, don't you? There's only one person that I really do not like. Treats everyone as singering. So, as he becomes, like, has dark voice, it's time for you to learn the hard way. As his eyes turn black on the outside, red flames coming out. As they could not believe it. As he beats around on Bakugou like it was just a rag doll. Oh. Boom! Boom! As, yeah. Zuko, who beats around, as they could not believe how brutal it was. Now, mountain impact. Boom! And they could not believe it. As he says, man, this ability of mine is pretty overpowered. As everyone says, you could say that again. What the heck? Hang. As he moves his feet and sees Bakugou lying there unconsciously. Like, spoilers warning. This is what Bakugou was. He didn't have anything sharp. But when Zuko, as they could not believe it. No need to die on me. I did not hit you that hard. Did I? Well, you kind of... As they got punched in the stomach. As he still has, like... He moved his eyes and says, how strong are you? Well, without a quirk, I'm just an average human. But somehow I got the power of infinity and zero. As everyone was in shock, including his sister. His sister and his girlfriend. Every single one of them was shocked when they heard that Zuko had the power of infinity. And, the Zuko, they could not believe it. This kid is the definition of a kind of destruction. As he, here, let me do it. Heal up. As the blood went back into Bakugou's body, his face went back to normal. Man. As he looked over and he blew a kiss to his girlfriend, he knows that he still loves her. So, it was funny, honey, that she loves him. No matter how powerful he is, So, So the real winner is the Midoriya. And so he goes back to her house and cooks some dinner, like victory dinner. And she asks him, you did not tell me that you had this much power, Zuko. Well, I was trying to. And I was not too worried. So then But they had a meeting. At a meeting, they had between all the teachers and Nezu, who, if, as he says, alright guys, the Zuko, or this kid called Zuko, who has the powers of infinity, not a quirk, so he has the powers of infinity, so he is more valuable resource to have in our arsenal, full of these quirks. He's a new type. Hey, so how should we approach this? Well, we'll send an invite to him. We'll invite him to here, and then we'll talk. If he declines being the pro hero, then he'll be in the jail for his entire life. Because with that much power, he can become the. But if he does accept it, then we'll put him in class 1A. And things will be good for us. Yeah. So, yeah. So basically, Midnight and Mr. Zawa, everybody agrees. So the next day, when he got messaged, or no, actually she went back to her house early. They're actually after school, and so she tells him that the Principal Nezu wants to talk to you. Okay. If he's wondering if he's gonna ask me if I could become a hero, how much are you betting now? If he asked me that, 100%, and he'll probably ask. Yeah, who knows? So, and I might be in class 1A. It's like him being there, but he was not. Like somehow he read, or he was there listening. So he shows up to Nezu's, and they had a chat. Like, Nezu says, alright, Zuko, how do you feel about becoming a pro hero? Ding, ding, ding. I knew you were gonna ask me that, Nezu. Wait, so you already knew the answer before I even asked the question about it? Becoming the hero? Yeah. No doubts about it, actually. Since I was 3 years old, always wanted to be a kid, or I always wanted to be a pro hero, like how rest of you and plus All Might. But at the age of 4, I did not get that quirks thing. Well, my sister did. Huh. That's kind of cool, actually. You're already going to be in class 1A. Hmm. Yeah. Don't worry about your girlfriend. She'll be in class 1B, but we'll see each other, or you'll see her. Okay? Yeah. Okay? So, yeah. And Nezu's like, how did you like, predicted that? Well, infinity powers that I have allows me to see into someone's head. And plus, as if anyone, like, yeah. So then Zuko goes to UA with his girlfriend. And his girlfriend and him, she's happy to be with her boyfriend walking to Lang. Okay? And so Bakugou was like, man, so you're or so Bakugou, no, Bakugou did not know that Zuko, oh, so the Momo and Ochako had a plan, and to break Zuko and that giant girl's relationship thing. So, yeah. So Zuko did something, and when he had his back turned, Momo and Ochako told the giant lady that 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 he was cheating on her and doing like everything. But she knew Zuko real well. He never does that. But then the Zuko, or actually Momos, finally said, and he probably thinks that you're weak and useless to him. Then that got her attention, and yeah. So he got abandoned by, he got abandoned by his girlfriend too. So he's now the he basically was not able to talk to her or anything like that. So Zuko was basically he loves her more than anything. He does not think that. So so Momo and Ochako were like, guess you got dumped, Zuko, by a giant girl. I know that. But that's okay. You could hear, or the, imagine that girl song where the, I think it was, I'm trying to remember, but yeah. So basically, Zuko ends up becoming this so then the camp park happened, and she's still unable to talk to him because yeah, but he did not realize it. So yeah, so then All Might versus All for One, and but before the All Might versus All for One, the villains kidnapped Zuko, and they told him that him your friends are always talking behind your back, aren't you? They. As they said that, or so, handover says, Shraki-sen, sorry, hand over his face, he says to Zuko that you can't trust anyone these days. Did you ever notice that your friends are always talking behind your back? Huh? When you're not looking? Join us, and we will fix that. They always talk bad about you. Oh. They always mock you for being so weakling. As he's starting to tear up, not true. Yeah, it is true. You don't accept it because you're so caught up in that girl's own. You know why she won't talk to you? Because your classmates lied to her behind your back. As he gets angry, as he gets mad, he gets like super angry that someone is... Come on, Zuko, break those chains. These and accepted to the villains. As the entire city, entire world is shape-shifting. As everyone is terrified. As they're like, oh crap. As he betrayed me. He lied behind my back. As his body starts to erupt with so much hatred. As everyone is like watching the buildings transform into like monsters. As they see eyes forming onto those. As the monster roars louder than any normal human. As everyone is terrified. They could not believe that the kid, their classmate, had this much power. Bakugou, even like, holy crap! Look what happened, guys, as they pulled out phones and they see buildings after buildings eating humans. Like that one scene from, or those couple scenes from that monsters eating humans, or monster-sized bunnies eating humans. Let me show you what I mean. It was like that stuff. That they see people getting eaten. Seeing people like... It was like a slaughter fest. As everyone was terrified. Pro heroes were like, holy crap, what just happened? This used to be a calm city, but then, not just this city, it's the entire world. As every citizen evacuated. As the Zuko, who says that they only betray me and behind my back. That's why yeah. Please wait for part 2.